Ah, the Bay Area, the land of tech dreams, iconic bridges, and stunning views. Except, what if I told you that some of those dreams are turning into nightmares for many people here? Yes, folks, people are packing up and leaving the Bay Area faster than a startup burning through venture capital money. But why are people leaving the land of innovation, wine country, and endless opportunities? And what is actually happening to the Bay Area's real estate market? Now, as a Bay Area native and a real estate agent that has helped over 60 families with their moves in 2024, I understand that this area is not going to be for everyone. But before we dive into all of that, welcome to Moving to the Bay Area, your go-to channel for everything you need to know about Bay Area real estate and lifestyle. Now, whether you're buying, selling, or just dreaming about life in Northern California, we've got you completely covered. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you're not going to miss out on any of these latest updates. All right, let's get into it. So what is chasing folks out of the Bay Area? Is it the tech layoffs that we've seen over the years? Is it the traffic? Is it the housing costs? Well, it's actually going to be a perfect storm of all of these different issues. Let's start with everyone's favorite topic, money. The Bay Area is notorious for its high housing costs. Over the past year, the median single-family home price has consistently stayed above $1.5 million. And if you think about most areas like Palo Alto, Hillsborough, and Los Altos, those areas are consistently over $4 million. Even rent prices are higher or significantly higher, with a 2-bedroom apartment easily costing $4,000 a month in many of the good areas. But it's not just housing though. Everything from groceries to dining to gas, they will all come at a premium. A simple cup of coffee can set you back $8. And don't even get me started on these ridiculous parking fees in the downtown area. Perhaps you're crossing the bridge to get to work. Expect to pay $8 each time as you cross in 2025 and further increases in each year. For many, these costs are simply unsustainable even if you have the ability to work remotely. Number 2, for many, the starter options are going to be condos and townhomes. But for condos, many of the owners are facing big challenges. Think about aging buildings, especially in places like San Francisco and the Peninsula. Many of them are requiring expensive retrofitting to meet earthquake safety standards. There was also a newer bill that required balconies to be inspected and retrofitted if it doesn't meet today's standards, which most of them probably wouldn't. This had led to much higher HOA fees, sometimes jumping by 40 to 60% over the last few years, as these different associations are not trying to make money, but they're trying to scramble to build reserves for all of these different repairs. Special assessments are becoming more common, especially with those older buildings, which are the cheapest ones that you can buy to get into the market. And because of this, some owners, don't be surprised that they're paying thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in a single year. Now, depending on where and when you bought a condo, especially if you bought it in San Francisco, unfortunately, many condos are worth less than 2017 and 2018. For buyers, it's been kind of a dual-edged sword. So while prices might look appealing for those places, the monthly cost can be staggering and has been a negative impact there. Next, tech layoffs and job relocations. The Bay Area's tech industry, once a beacon of stability, has seen its fair share of shakeups recently. Especially with AI being the center of productivity, most companies don't need as many people as before. Companies now have been more profitable with less people, providing a significant boom to the shareholders and those that work at those companies, but it's not evenly distributed in terms of how many people will get jobs. Next, while the Bay Area doesn't have hurricanes, it does have wildfires in regions around it. So if you think about peak wildfire seasons, let's say usually it's late summer to early fall, smoke may impact a region a few weeks a year. Fortunately, it's not a high risk in most parts of the Bay Area, but if you're in places that are in the beautiful hills that we have, this is going to be a risk factor. Now, this also leads up to the next item, home insurance. The cost of home insurance in the Bay Area is on the rise, driven by wildfire risk and overall inflation. Insurers are tightening their requirements, or you may have seen some have pulled out the market entirely, leaving homeowners with fewer options and higher premiums. For example, many of the properties in more wildfire-prone areas like the North Bay, the hills of Oakland, are seeing annual premiums increase from as low as $2,000 many years ago to now easily between $6,000 to $12,000 a year. Most homeowners are now turning to the California's FAIR plan in these areas, but that's a last resort option, and this is significantly expensive while offering limited coverage. What does this mean though for the real estate market? Even though we just shared about all the cons as to why people are leaving or thinking about leaving, home prices have continued to do very well. As of December 2024, this is the highest December we have had on record, with the median price of single-family, condos, and townhomes blended together at $1.215 million. This is an increase from the previous December high, which was back in 2021 at $1.16 million. Now, the number of new listings has improved steadily as we came in from the record low numbers from 2022, increasing by 22% since December 2022. However, higher mortgage rates hovering around 6% means that affordability will continue to remain a challenge. Buyers are going to be expected to pay significantly more than they were during the low rate frenzies of 2020 and 2021. So the question you should have to yourself is, what's the takeaway? The Bay Area is still home to incredible opportunities, a thriving cultural scene, some of the best weather and food in the entire country. But the high cost of living, ongoing housing challenges, and the shifting job market does have many reconsidering their options. Whether you're planning to move to the Bay Area or leave it behind, the key is, quite frankly, to be informed. Do your research, know your numbers, figure out your own situation, and work with a real estate professional who can guide you through the whole process. Now, this was a little bit different video than others, but I'm not ignorant to understand what is going on with the other half of the population here in the Bay Area. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Bay Area real estate updates and tips. Have questions or comments? Drop them below. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.